Hey everyone, it's Libby from Meister Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people. It's WORIMI, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides in the universal energies. Okay, yeah, I know, fourth for the day. Don't usually do four, but I'm wondering whether I actually start doing a really just, 6, 7, 8 minutes. Far out. Reading on Natalie Harp. Keep her in the headlines, because to be honest, John Ossoff made a comment. 6 words, could have been a throwaway line, but the fact that the GOP, or not even the GOP, the regime, are going off their rockers, off the rails, cheese off the crackers, whatever you like to call it, about that particular comment that Ossoff made, tells me there's a lot more to this story, and we really need to keep it in the headlines. So what's more to this story? Well, I'm going to ask today, so I might sort of every day just do a really quick reading on her. The failing health of a certain somebody, the truth of it is coming out with the King of Swords and the Death card. Now, what's coming out about Natalie Harp is this is not her first president that she's trying to get in with. Apparently, according to her brother, she, since she was 16, she had an obsession where she has written letters to other presidents, where she's pretty much trying to just adoration of some sort. There's something really weird going on in her personal life. Apparently her father unalived himself 6 years ago, back in 2022. I don't know why that happened, but I'm just wondering whether there may have been entertainment only. I don't know. I'm just putting it out there. There may have been some imbalance of power in that relationship, but the fact that since she was 16, so I gather now she's 35 or thereabouts. So she would have been born in the when would she have been born? 35, 26 minus 9, 1991 or something? George W. Bush, the second Bush. But she apparently at 16 had sent a letter to George during the Iraqi war, and the fact that, she had been pretty much obsessed with presidents going back to her childhood. Right, there is a claim that she is a cancer survivor. However, 1 minute it was stage 4 and the next minute it was stage 2 bone cancer. I'm pretty sure that one does not necessarily recover from stage 4 bone cancer, and if they do, I'm sure Joe Biden would be really interested in the treatment that she got. There's this weird family vibe going on in regards to Natalie Harp, but you don't need to be a psychic to know that. So my question for today, just to keep her in the news, his health is failing really rapidly. He's literally facing the faceplant moment. Is Harp, given what's coming out, is she going to have a bunny boiler moment? So I'm using the Trip and Wait and the Trip and Wait extras. I don't know that they're still available, but I do like these cards. Apparently she's been, loyal aide beside the felon since his first regime. There's something from her childhood. I'm just going to say there's something about a parental relationship from her childhood that was unhealthy. Entertainment only. I'm just reading the cards as to what my guides are telling me. Okay, but let's have a look. I could be completely wrong on that. That's just what the guides and cards are telling me. But is she going to have, my question is with everything that is coming out, she's going to have a bunny boiler moment. And if you're wondering what bunny boiler is, look up Fatal Attraction in Australia. We call it the obsessive behaviour as bunny boiler. Okay, let's have a look. Is Natalie Harp, given that she's become a liability, that those in the inner circle are trying to get rid of her, is she going to have a bunny boiler moment? Okay, I saw the death card pop out, but we've got, she's sort of in the inner sanctum, being protected, I think, at the moment by the orange idiot himself. But with the efforts to remove her, now that she's very public and disapproval, gosh, they all have a look, don't they? Is she going to go bunny boiler? Okay, yeah, they're going to try and remove her. Is she going to lose the plot? Let's have a look. Ugh, just very quickly. Yeah, she has this really, really unhealthy addiction and has voluntarily chained herself to this energy with the Devil card. There's the second version of that card, the Nine of Pentacles. The challenge is she's in the inner sanctum. I've got to try and get her out. Okay. What we've got here is the Knight of Swords. There might be some rash action. And the Eight of Cups, the walking away, being told to leave. I'm going to say yes. Ugh, icky. I don't think there is a romantic physical relationship there. I think it's a emotional, some of you guys called it a binky. I call her the emotional support person or the emotional support blanket. I don't think there is a physical relationship. Ick. But there's some really unhealthy emotional relationship here. This Eight of Cups in the past is an emotions card, walking away from the emotional barrier here. Okay, let's see where it goes. Queen of Cups. A lot of emotional energy here. Trying to keep a lid on the situation. She knows all the inner secrets as well. So just be aware of that. So is she going to go full bunny boiler? There will be an agreement made to try and remove her with the Two of Cups. But how's it going to play out? Oh, the Death card. The Death. Now, I don't think this is the death of the felon. So this might also be the emotional relationship she has with the felon coming to an end. Now, you've got to remember, the felon is only concerned about the felon. He doesn't care. He doesn't give a flying F for the service people. He doesn't even care about his kids. He's only ever interested in people for what they can do for him, either image-wise or financial or power. So if she is losing her gloss due to this gossip that's coming out, he will think nothing about disposing of her. Okay. So there is this intimate relationship coming to an end with the Death card. Oh, this is interesting. So is she going to go full bunny boiler on him? The Moon card, the insanity. I think she is. So there's going to be some rash action here or something, a harsh truth that came forward about this is also public domain. Gossip in the public domain is what it's. So she was attempting to stay. She was there for emotional reasons, but she was staying behind, under the radar. Is that card? Okay, thank you. This is all making sense. Yeah, here's the insanity. I think she's going to be removed. I think the orange felon may even remove her, and she's going to absolutely lose the plot. The Fool card is the hopes and fears. Is she going to do something very foolish off the cliff? The Inner Circle is the outcome. The Fool's Gold. So she was on the inner sanctum, but the Fool's Gold literally dripping through her fingers. The Queen of Wands, which is what quite a few viewers have as her. The Ten of Wands, because I don't even think she's got a security clearance. I might have a look at that tomorrow. Gone too far, unable to get this burden to where she wants it. She does keep him balanced though, but the delusional, the magician, manipulation, tames the beast, the high priestess energy, a lot of major arcana. There she is in the inner sanctum again. Rejection of what's on offer. It's almost like she's told to leave and she refuses to do so because she's the star. She's needed. But there might be action taken with that King of Wands, and then it's on for young on old with the Five of Wands, the big stick being removed. End of the happy families, out in the cold. There's that 10 again, being removed, being sacrificed. She may legally be prevented from returning, but here's this, again, this is the third time we've had this card, the Nine of Pentacles. The lies, the stealing, the betrayal, and the Wheel of Fortune. Karma coming and biting on the bum. This could be the Secret Service preventing her from getting back in again, but I don't know. Something about being in this inner sanctum. She knows everything. And the Wheel of Fortune turning. So I don't know that she's going to go full psycho, but they'll want to be careful of her. They will want to be, she is, if they try and remove her, and trust me, I think they're going to, she's unstable. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. I don't think she's going to go full nutso, but as in breaking in, etc. Oh, what have I got? The King of Pentacles. I had the Empress there. She is the carer for him. There is more to this relationship than what we're aware of. What's that that's popping out? Those in the inner circle, I suspect, want her gone. She's going to feel betrayed. Hell hath no fury. I don't think she's going to be able to go full on cray. I wouldn't trust it if she's removed, as in breaking in and causing issues. Okay. But yes, she is going to be removed. And it may even be the felon that removes her because she's now become a liability. He has no loyalty. Okay, catch you later. Bye-bye.